What's up, guys? Thanks for having here. When I look at some of the figures we got in this week, today we are looking at Turtle the Grayskull's Leonardo. Now, the crazy thing about it is I was so much on the fence of collecting this line because I just wasn't sure if I was wanting to or not. And, I kind of held off, and then I ended up finding some, getting those, and now trying to find Leonardo is very, very hard. Like, I saw him at Target that one time, I passed him up, and then he disappeared. And Amazon was supposed to get on, Amazon disappeared. Big Bad Toy Store, there was a pre-order. I still have him up, he hasn't shown up. So I went ahead and did the eBay route, and I didn't get him for that much. It wasn't that much of a price, of course. I think it was like $30, but of course with shipping, total of $40. So basically twice the price, which is not too bad. I definitely wouldn't pay $140 for him or something like that, something crazy. But definitely, of course, you have to have Leonardo. I think he is my favorite turtle, or maybe it's Donatello. I don't know. Anyway, so here he is in the packaging, looking really cool in that blister package. All right, here's a closer look at Leonardo from Turtles of Grayskull. Of course, a must-have figure. You gotta have Leonardo to finish the 4 turtles. Looking pretty cool. I don't know why I didn't get him in the first place, but anyway, finally got him. And he's coming out in these beautiful blue. I love blue, so this is gorgeous. I like the shine on it. You got his arm bracelets, and then his what do you call it, loincloth is in blue, or his armor piece on the, then of course the chest is, has Leo, which is really cool. You got that cool, of course, the handkerchief or whatever, the blindfold is in that blue. It looks really nice. Then of course you have the fur on top of this. So that's everything. And of course you have his shield that comes off. But now this, okay, so Tila looked weird with it on, but of course this looks weird without it. So of course it can double as a shield, but no, this is staying on this guy because he's a turtle. Anyway, you got the greens coming out, which is a pretty green, and then you got those oranges, or dark orange or yellowish in the middle of the shell. Looking really cool. I really, like I said, you got that grin. So yeah, definitely had to get this guy. You go down to the boots. Well, this is weird. He's got his feet, which are normal, but you got these, look like the boots on the side. So interesting how they ended up doing that. I think they should have just left that out, but I guess it wouldn't be Masters of the Universe Turtles of Grayskull if it didn't have some weirdness. So yeah, look at the back of the figure. Definitely cool. He comes with just a couple of things. Now, I guess this is another bracelet that goes, I guess on his hand right here, I guess. Let's see. I don't know. Yep, it goes right there on one of the arms. So, more armor, just like Man at Arms. So, there you go. So, go right there, I guess. Which is cool. Then he comes with these 2 long swords, which actually you can connect to make one, just like the power sword. Oh yeah. So you can either have this or have the 2. Gotta really get it in there. So it's pretty interesting. I might put them with 2. I think that looks even better, but. And then you got the comic book, which came with the other ones. And like I said, this is the international version. So it has no wording on it at all, but it gives you the story. And of course, if you get the other figures in the line, you can read the story. But yeah, pretty cool. I did a review on this He-Man, and I was very disappointed how small he was compared to this big thing. So anyway, so yeah, let's go ahead and get a comparison to some of the other figures in the line, and then we'll have my final thoughts on Turtles of Grayskull, Leonardo.
All right, let's do some comparison times with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Turtles of Grayskull figure, Leonardo. Let's look at the NECA Turtle. Obviously, he is a lot smaller. I think this is the disguise pack. So definitely smaller, but you know, yeah, this is interesting how this Leonardo stacks up. So he looks sad. Did you replace me? So yeah. And then next up we have the Super 7 figure, which is one of my favorites. I do love the Super 7 figures. Almost the same height, you know. Of course, these are made to be smaller. And then the exception is when you get those big old figures from them. So definitely a real cool comparison. So, and I think that's all I have to compare him with. Of course, I have the other 4 turtles. Let's bring the whole gang out. So here you got Michelangelo. Oh yeah, let's look at the coloring on all these because they are different. Raphael with his weird thing. And then Donatello. He would fall. Let's get them all kind of like posed together. Oh wow, the whole team complete. Like, you know, this is really cool. I think the only thing that is a problem, and I made this review with Donatello, of course, that helmet, you wish you could pop it off. It doesn't come off, so you cannot make them all the original turtles. Let me fix Raphael's big old side that also, yeah. But yeah, this is really cool. You know, I really also like the fact that they're all different types of colors of green. I kind of didn't think about that or notice that until I put them all together. So yeah, no, this is really cool. I'm really glad that I got Leonardo. Of course, I did pay a little bit extra for him than I normally would. Oh my God, I'm missing Michelangelo's wig. Oh well, he looks cool like that anyway. Now, they are releasing another set of the 4 turtles based off the Snake Men versions. I'm not sure if I'm going to get those, only because I have a lot of figures and that's just a lot more stuff. I don't even have any room for these. I have to make some room for these guys. So anyway, so let's go ahead and do my final thoughts on Mr. Leonardo. All right, here are my final thoughts on Turtles of Grayskull Leonardo. Definitely a figure that I do enjoy, I do like. I think, obviously, you can't have the 4 turtles of Leonardo. I did make the mistake of waiting on him, so I did end up paying a little bit more than I wanted to, but he is pretty cool. There's a few things that I do have gripes with. One thing, of course, is the armor. It does fall down a little bit when you're moving him and posing him, so that is kind of a pain. As you can see, his shoulder is the shoulder pad is coming down. I gotta adjust that again. Second, I'm not a big fan of this fur thing. I just don't. I think it's unnecessary, and I'm not. You can't remove it unless you remove the whole armor. And of course, like I said, on the rest of them, if you remove the armor, you don't have a shell. Like the holes should have still been there for the shell. I know they wanted to do something cool with making them shields, but these are the turtles, so I think that's just unnecessary. So, you know, given that, I mean, you know, and finally, the sword, which turns into two swords, I guess, that he normally has. Of course, I know what they're trying to do with the whole room, you know, 2 separate swords to make one, like they did in the Masters Universe. The problem is that they don't both fit in the hands correctly, so they do fall down. But, you know, that's just minor stuff. I mean, these are really fun figures. I wasn't sure if I was going to collect them in the first place, and I'm actually kind of doing, having them all 4 together actually makes it look really cool. And You know, I think that completes the look for them. So I'm really excited about that. Like I said earlier, the new versions are coming out. They're gonna do the Snake Men thing again, the Snake Men theme. So it's going to have 4 new turtles, all in Snake Men. I'm not sure if I'm getting them. I might not. I think this is enough. I think only with G.I. Joe Classified, I'm collecting all of them. So we'll see. But anyway, what do you guys think of this line? Are you collecting these? Do you think they're cool? You know, anything else you want to see in the line? Let me know in the comments. And then until next time, cowabunga.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Make sure you like, share, and subscribe.